how's everyone doing? It's been a while since I've filmed, but I finally have some free time on my hands and I want to show you guys what I've been doing. So recently, I've stopped PvP for a little bit and I've been doing some PvM. I've been doing PvM, what I've been doing is this thing right here, Infinite Dreams. You know, those capes, like those two capes, Jahash Cape and Rickarel, they sell for like 100 million commas in market, so if I could get my hands on one of those, I would really like to. So that's like one of my motivations. But also, you know, this is something I found out doing the Infinite Dreams. It is also really, really fun. Like, I mean, I'm not a PVM hater. I've done my fair share of PVM. You can look on some of my past videos. I've made teams and stuff. But these Infinite Dreams are fun in a different way because it's a little bit, it's kind of similar to when I did some of my dungeon solos, because it's like you gotta try and find the technique that will work and like the placements and all that, and it's really intricate, really fun. So once I decided to do this, unfortunately I don't have any other level 200 characters. I only have my rogue here, Defy, which you guys are familiar with. But I do have level 199 characters. One of those characters is from the 1 week adventure team, which is now level 199. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry guys, I didn't update you with that team. It's just really hard for me to film team stuff because you know, just running the 4 accounts by itself makes me lag a lot. So if on top of that I'm going to film, there's no way of playing. And I'm playing like low quality. And for me to even transition between screens, it's because I play on Mac, so I can't even do like the Alt Escape or whatever to do instantaneous transition. I have to like swipe like that between characters. So that's, you know, that's not visually pleasing. So I can't really film team stuff. But I'm just going to show you my characters separately and I can do that. So my composition consists of my rogue, 2 Kras, and my Panda. 2 Kras I have because I once did a 4 Kra team. I'll maybe put up some screenshots here of some of the XP I've gotten from those. So I have those Kras and my Panda. They're all 199, my rogue's level 200. The team works pretty well. I'll actually show you, that would be best. I've been trying my best. I'll show you where I am right now. So I'm at floor 251. It's not too far, but it's only been like 2 weeks or something, and I don't play that much. So if we look here, actually I'll show you my bonuses first. So I'm assuming you guys are familiar with Infinite Dreams. I hope you are. So my group bonuses so far have 75 chance, 50 agility, 25 intelligence, 1% range damage. I could have had more bonuses because I've had the opportunity to buy them. I just didn't have enough dream points because I was still learning about dreams, and you know, I didn't really do my best to take the hard fights to make sure I accumulate dream points to be able to buy those things. So anyways, where I'm at now I have these options. You know, I can buy legendary items, but this one doesn't interest me. So far I've been able to, like, I've come across Crocobure, the Legend of Bram World Beer, Death Defying Shield, and now this. Unfortunately, I'm only really interested in the bow and those 2 caves, Jash and Rickarel. So I'm just gonna, without further ado, I'm just gonna show you my characters. So we're just gonna start here with my rogue since you're all familiar with it. Level 200, I have 2 setups. So I have over here you can see I have an intelligence one and I have a chance one. So my intelligence one, I'll show you the stats. I have 1,450 intelligence and 100 power, so that's like 1,550. What I can do also is, shit, I ran out, but I also have the intelligence version of this. Sometimes I'll just go buy some and mark it later, but it gives me plus 50 for 30 fights. So with that in total, I have 1,600 intelligence. That's including the group bonus, I believe. And I think I have like 200 fire damage. Where is it at? Yeah, fire damage fixed, 195. And do I have any just regular damage to make that 200? No, so just 195. So my set is just a Scapu helmet. Don't really pay too much attention to the mages. Some of them are nice, some of them are just meh, whatever. So Scapu helmet, Meridian cloak, Rhinital, Shylock's ring, unnameable boots. Obviously I could do better with some of the mages. I use this set because the MP helps me free up a slot. So even though in itself, if I remove this, it would only remove, like this ring by itself, it only gives me 50 intelligence and 5 fire damage, which I can do a lot better. then, but it also gives me the MP, which helps me free up a slot, which I can do with like 20 fire damage, for example. So in the end, it's kind of worth it. So I also use the 2 AP items here, which again frees up a slot, so I can do full damage over here. Crimson Dofus, Ice, Brain Box, Fire Wrecker. That's what helps me hit really hard. Stalag Shield, of course, and Teddy Barbarian Pet. And now off to the chance set. Let me show you stats here. So, where are we? Chance. Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. So chance, I have 1,510. And on top of that, of course, I can also put this, which would make me 1,560. Do I have any power? I have 140. So again, that's almost 1,700 chance. This set hits really hard too, and in total I have 210 water damage. Same items. This item could be a lot better, but I once maged it. I don't know. I maged it for my SRAM, who was Strength Intelligence, and I never thought I would want to use it on a chance character, so I was just maging it for myself. But whatever. This could be better. Maybe an Over Vitality. These items are nice, though. I maged them myself and I actually tried. And I just bought this in market this way. Kenny Gloopy Pet, again, damage trophies. I put a Nomad here. I could probably try and find like some sort of MP chance item, but I quite like this setup and it hits pretty hard too. So now I'm just going to show you guys my Kraz, I believe, and then I'll show you guys my Panda, and then I'll talk a little bit about how the team synergizes well together. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so now we're here with my Kra. Both Kras have the exact same set, so I'm only going to present one of them, since by presenting one, I'm presenting them both. So they have the same everything. I'm just going to show you here. So I pretty much setted them in a intelligence, agility, like crit damage set, which obviously makes you think of Nomaro, which you would be right if you thought that. They're only 199, but I can't wait till they're 200 because the difference in gear for Kras level 199 and 200 is immense. Like the amount of damage I can put on them that would be better with like tread fast set and that sort of thing. It's really quite a big difference. So these are my Kras. They're not scrolled, unfortunately. I have been trying to do some wanted notices, so I have a little bit of Doploons here. I'll try and scroll them soon enough. So here it goes. So 650, 650. If we look here, 11, 6, 5 range. I have a little bit of initiative. Oh, the initiative order, by the way, on my characters goes Panda, both Kras, and then my rogue plays last always. So 300 power. So 300 power and 600, 600. So when I get them fully scrolled, it'll be like 1,000, 1,000, which isn't so bad. My damage over here. So fire damage, repair damage is only 35, 35. But I have regular damage 30, so it's like 65, 65, and crit damage 40, so it's like 100, 100. In terms of crits, how many critical hits do I have? I have 45, so a lot of my spells are pretty high, like this 70, and that's without taking into account my 14% boost I can give myself, right? Oh, Cameo Volcasaurus, what's up, man? Anyways, so I play with this set. Let me show you. So Nomaro and Nomaro boots. Unfortunately, I couldn't really afford AP MP access, so I just had to put on some shit. So here, Dragon Daggers for the AP and Pots and Pants for the MP. Obviously, not the best PVM gear you can get, but whatever, it's working. So I'm level 250 1 right now on my dream, so it's not so bad. 4-leaf, Turquoise Dofus, and then these trophies you can see. The problem with this set though is that I have to use a Rhinital for the AP, and the issue with that is that sometimes one of the maps that I'm playing on is underwater, and I can't use a Rhinital underwater, so I have to come off, and that not only makes me lose the 50 and 50 over here, but it also makes me lose the AP, which is the biggest problem. And I could hypothetically get a Feener, which would give me the exact same things. Oh, equipment over here. 1 second. So Feener, same thing. AP, 50% power. 50% power is the same as agility, intelligence. Even better, because then I can like hit a bit in strength and chance or whatever. But like, it's a lot more expensive because the Rhinital was like 700 KK, and I know a Fiener is like 10 million. So that's it for my Craw. I play them like that. The variants I'll change a little bit depending on what I'm fighting. I don't really play them MP reduction. The compo kind of is based around my rogue, but I'll talk about that later. Like I'll show you guys in a second. So now we're just gonna move over to my Panda, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so now we're back here, and now we're with my Panda. So my Panda, I have 2 sets for him. One's the chance set, chance damage, and I have a tank set. Obviously, I can do better with the tank set, and I can do better with the chance set by getting like exos and that sort of thing. And the tank set, I can also like change a few items, maybe like dragon helmets and whatever. There's better things that you can do, but I'll be updating all their sets when they get to 200, which they've been explaining kind of well. My Panda's a little bit behind, but my Kraz are at like 75-ish%. So I'm just going to show you the chance set first of all. So here we go. So chance set 100,300 chance. So you have any power 50. So, and if I give him like one of those, and if you include like the dream bonuses that I have, like the dream room bonuses, so we can say I have like 1,450 or so. Vitality is not too crazy or anything, but what about water damage? Let's check here. I'm kind of discovering this shit with you because I haven't really looked at my stats that well. So 133 and then plus 10 here, so it's pretty much 143. I'm going to show you the set real quick. Oh, by the way, like I only have 1 ivory, and I put on my Panda because obviously he's the one who needs it. Over here, actually, real quick, I'm going to show you class boots. They're useful because they give me vulnerability without line of sight, which you can see over here, hopefully. How can I show you? Here. So there's vulnerability with no line of sight. On some maps, this is practical because one of the idle compositions that I play, but I'll show you that again in a second once I'm done presenting my Panda. So I play Danathor's helmet, Danathor's amulet. These give good vitality, good chance, but also importantly, if you look at the 2 items, they give each like 500 initiative, which helps my Panda start first, which is important. AP MP Gelano, this saves me from getting an AP Exo here and an MP Exo there. Kushti Cloak, that's good for the AP as well, kind of good, not too crazy damage or anything. Glacial Belt, Initiative, round Kimbo Boots, got the Slash and Axe, 4-leaf. Do I even have crits on him? I don't know. I put 4-leaf instead of Stalak. Stalak is level 200, and sometimes I'll crit, and that kind of helps with the damage. What do I have? 18. So what does that leave Melancholy at? 43. So 43 isn't so bad. Like I'll crit about 43% of the time, I suppose. I crit that much. I have Abyssal Dofus, helps me move around to make sure I can get like the vulnerabilities there and everything. And these are typical variant setups. Sometimes I'll change this to Stain if I'm playing versus something I have to debuff, or if I'm versus like Dragon Pig, I'll do this so I can debuff the like one-shot system that they have where like if I use AP I'll die, right? So I have that. So that's it for the damage set, and now for tank I'll switch it over here. First thing you'll see, the shield changed. I have Fire Dial, 11% resistance, so that's 3% overmage and 12% range resistance. I can hit a little bit, but this is not the point of the set. It's not really hitting. So 500 chance, whatever. Do I have any water damage? Yeah, and like 100 damage. So I can do a little bit of damage, but nothing crazy. So I'm playing with these Dofuses over here. It's a shame that I can't fit the Abyssal Dofus, but if I was able to get this as an Exo, for example, then I would be able to. All my stats are in Vitality, so that's why I have almost 5,000 Vitality. Earth Black, Inky Veil, sort of pretty much the same set. I just changed Inky Veil. I changed this, I put a block, and then I put the rest of my, I changed the shield, I put the block, and I put the rest of my points in Vitality, and I switched up my Dofuses too. So that would be it for that set. I'm just going to show you the resistances here. It's nothing crazy, so 7% neutral, 40, 38, 29, 20. Like it really is nothing impressive. I have a really good set plan that I'm working on getting. I'm just trying to get a little bit more combos, which I have a few of. Which I have some, and with the dreams that it's been helping me make. I haven't really sold anything yet, but as soon as I sell, I know I will be able to make combos with all the effort I've been putting into these infinite dreams. So now we're just going to go back over to my rogue, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how the team works together and how I Volcasaurus again. Good luck. Okay, so now I'm just going to talk a little bit about how the team works together and some of my idle compositions and some of the things that I have. So first thing I want to tell you guys is even though my composition is Rogue, Kra, and Panda, I have a possibility of changing that in the future because on my 2 Kras and my Panda account, I have other characters, right? Because from my team, like I have IOP, I have Iniripsa, and like Enutrof or whatever. So if further down the line I'm struggling with the classes that I have, maybe I can like switch sets to one of the other characters and they can help me out. Probably not going to do that because I kind of like the composition I have, and I'll tell you a bit about why. So how this will typically go. Actually, I'll head over to the pouch to kind of demonstrate this a little bit better. I'll see you there in a sec. Okay, so now we're at the pouch. I want to show you a little bit of what's really pretty much leached me through all these dungeon rooms, to be honest. So some of the rooms don't go like this, but most of them, pretty much my rogue just takes care of the boss by turn 2 or 3. So what will happen is, say the boss will rush me, right? It's very simple. All I do is this. Put my bomb there, but they're latent, right? So it's not like the enemies can kill them yet. Do this. Oh, no one cares about perceptors. Maybe I'll do like weapon skill or whatever. I don't really need that last 2 AP. Okay, and then what my other characters will do is the Panda will probably go like there or something, double vulnerability, and then the Kras will boost me because they have bow skill. Bow skill does 60 damage or plus 70 damage on crits, so it gives me 70 damage, which is, if you know rogues, that's like enormous damage. Plus 70, that increased my damage by a lot. So even if the bosses have like 13k HP, with all those boosts and everything, so this is what will happen typically. So musket, it boosts around the target that you hit if there are bombs like right next to the target. So because of this setup, now I'm boosting all the bombs. Last breath. There we go. So it might not have been that impressive. I only did 8k damage. But the difference between that and with vulnerability and the plus 70 damage boost is quite huge. So first of all, vulnerability does an extra 30%, right? So if just with the vulnerability, I would have one-shotted this, no problem. And then plus that 70 damage, I'm pretty much one-shotting any mob, any boss of the dungeon by turn 2, turn 3 maximum, and then I only have like some lame monsters to take care of, right? So now depending on the fight, I may or may not use idols. I'm going to just kill him real quick and I'll show you my idol composition here. So I have 2 main ones. One's a ranged one and one's, well, they're actually both ranged, but the way they're played is a little bit differently. So one's an untouchable range one, and the other one's a little bit of a placement strategic one. So I have these 2 here. This one just to put back the idols at 0, but I have a score of 288 and it's score 267. 267 is a common one, everyone knows it. It's just the triple Horis and double Petunia and the Muta, right? If they hit me at range, I will die instantly, and that's just the way it is. This one plays with Pyos and Great Oath. So these ones will increase their CC damage, and the Pyos will attract me towards them at the end of their turn. So that's why there's great synergy between them, because obviously I get pulled towards them and then they have increased CC damage, so that's pretty cool. But the way I counter it's not that hard to counter, to be honest, because you just have to go behind the wall. Like if the map is straight, like this, for example, let's say it was longer, like it extended to here, for example, and there was an obstacle there, I would just hide all my characters in a line like this, and then I just keep pushing back the monsters, and I can't be pulled because there's an obstacle there. And the thing that's cool about this is that it doesn't even increase their range damage. So even if they're hitting me from range, it doesn't matter. And I don't even play with Muta, so I still have all my HP all the time. So given the right map and the right mobs, like this is pretty good composition to use. So far, I just want to show you a bit of what I've accumulated. You could do better by using like idols on more of the rooms and like tryharding more. But this is how many Dream Reflections I have. I think it's 1,350,000. So here it's average priced at 25 million, but that's incorrect because they're actually sold for 9 camas each and not this much. So it's about half. So let's just round that to like 12.5 million or whatever. Let's say 12 even if we want to cut that down. So let's say 12 million, which isn't so bad because the growth is is linear, but the further I go down the dreams, the more reflections I'll gain per fight. And then later on, when I'm starting to get like more legendary items, I know I'll be able to make a lot of money. So that's it. That's it for my rogue. That's it for how they work together. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll put up some screenshots maybe throughout this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you haven't done dreams, make sure you try them. Like, it does, even if you don't have your own team, hopefully you have some friends, and hopefully those friends are also interested. You can tell them to come join you, and just go hit up the dream, see what you can do. Even if it's not for commas, because it won't give you that much in the start, do it for fun. Figure out some rooms, and the point of the game is to have fun. So just do what you like, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully it won't be too long until my next video, and peace.